Merchants arrived from distant lands, ideas crossed oceans, cultures interacted, knowledge was exchanged. These interactions helped create a society enriched by diversity. This heritage remains relevant today. The modern world is more interconnected than ever before. Success increasingly depends upon collaboration, upon understanding, upon the ability to learn from one another. Long before these concepts became global conversations, the people of this region were already experiencing them firsthand. History gave Serang an early lesson in the power of connection. That lesson remains valuable in the 21st century. Perhaps this is one reason why the city's story feels surprisingly modern despite its ancient roots. Many of the challenges and opportunities that define today's world are reflected within its history. Questions about identity, questions about progress, questions about cultural preservation, questions about globalization, questions about community. Serang has been navigating these questions for centuries, and its experience offers valuable insights for anyone seeking to understand how societies evolve. But beyond lessons and history lies something even more powerful: inspiration. Every meaningful story contains inspiration, not because it ignores difficulties, but because it demonstrates what is possible despite them. Serang's story is inspiring because it proves that significance is not determined by global recognition. A place does not need to dominate headlines to matter. A community does not need international fame to create impact. A city does not need to be the largest to influence history. Sometimes, the most meaningful contributions occur quietly, away from the spotlight, far from global attention, yet their influence endures for generations. That is exactly what happened here. The legacy of the Sultanate of Banten continues to be studied centuries later. The architecture of Banten Lama continues to attract visitors and researchers. The cultural traditions of the region continue enriching Indonesian heritage. The city continues growing as a center of governance and development. These achievements were not created overnight. They emerged through patience, through commitment, through long-term vision. And long-term vision may be one of the rarest qualities in the modern world. We live in an age that often prioritizes immediate results, instant success, instant recognition, instant gratification. Yet history tells a different story. The most enduring achievements require time. The greatest institutions require time. The strongest communities require time. The most meaningful legacies require time. Serang embodies this truth. Its story unfolds across centuries rather than months. Its achievements were built generation by generation. Its identity was shaped through countless contributions accumulated over time. That perspective is refreshing. It reminds us that meaningful progress is rarely fast, but it can be extraordinary. As the city continues developing, new opportunities continue emerging. Tourism offers potential to share its history with wider audiences. Education creates pathways for future innovation. Technology opens doors to global connectivity. Infrastructure strengthens economic opportunities. Cultural preservation ensures that future generations remain connected to their roots. Together, these forces are helping shape the next era of Serang's journey. And what an exciting era it could become. Imagine students from around the world visiting Banten Lama to study history. Imagine cultural festivals attracting international attention. Imagine entrepreneurs transforming local ideas into global success stories. Imagine sustainable development creating prosperity while protecting heritage. Imagine a future where Serang becomes widely recognized as one of Indonesia's most fascinating examples of historical continuity and modern growth. These possibilities are not fantasies, they are opportunities. Opportunities built upon foundations that already exist. Foundations created through centuries of effort. foundations strengthened by generations who believed in a better future. That belief remains alive today. It exists in classrooms, in businesses, in neighborhoods, in places of worship, in families, in dreams. And dreams matter. Every major achievement in human history began as a dream, a vision of something that did not yet exist, a belief that improvement was possible, a determination to turn possibility into reality. The history of Serang is filled with people who carried such dreams, dreams of prosperity, dreams of learning, dreams of faith, dreams of community, dreams of progress. Their dreams helped shape the city we see today. Now, a new generation carries its own dreams forward, and those dreams will help shape the Serang of tomorrow. That is how history works. One generation inspires the next. One achievement creates opportunities for future achievements. One story becomes part of a larger story. The chain continues, the legacy grows, the journey moves forward, and through it all, Serang remains what it has always been, a place where history lives, a place where culture thrives, a place where resilience endures, a place where possibilities continue expanding, a place where the lessons of the past illuminate the path toward the future. And perhaps that is why its story deserves to be shared, not once, not occasionally, but again and again, because every generation can learn something from it. Every community can find inspiration within it. Every dreamer can recognize a piece of themselves within it. The story of Serang is ultimately a story about what people can achieve when they refuse to abandon hope, when they protect what matters, when they embrace change without losing identity, when they continue building despite uncertainty. And that story is far from finished. In fact, its most remarkable chapters may still be waiting to be written.